I don't know, some people play better with just Inspire Basic, so then they're just like, are they in a really stupid position? No, I don't want to go get them. And quite frankly, that's enough to play a little bit better. Since this is critique, I'll just put this on the screen now. What do we got? Hitman. Suit Hitman. Akimbo Uzi without this. I guess you do get the benefit, but having Akimbo with Hitman is just hilarious. Yeah, you're just gonna be choking on facts. Ooh, I see. Honestly, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Okay. I hate to be a bitch, but you not having body expertise, but having points for Overkill aced is a throw. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Everything else looks good. I might cringe about this, but like, if you want something efficient, the only time this setup will benefit you is a dozer. And how many dozers are in a map? Let's just say 5 to 10% of all units in the game. Maybe even less. I only killed one regular dozer and 3 minigun dozers that match. So 4 dozers. Right? This is only going to benefit dozers. And for less than 5%, it's not worth it. Honestly, just do this. Alright. I had 3 dozer groups at the bottom there. I had 3 minigun dozers. That's the same as 6 dozers. Due to their HP. But, whatever. Aside from that, this is what I don't like. You want to keep the judge, that's fine. You could probably just do up to this. But this doesn't even make sense because you have lock and load. So you literally just go to this. So what's the point of having all this? So I'll tell you why this setup is better than this setup. Right? Right? You had... Basically, this was your damage. Alright. Just for the sake of educational, I'm taking off the crits. The crits will help, regardless of situation, no one can say otherwise. But what is better at the end of the day? But basic body expertise is just not worth it. You're best to ace it or not at all. You can play without it, but if you're doing overkill ace, trust me, I will tell you why it's not the most optimal. But again, this is just critique. You can listen to me, not listen to me, however you want to do it. Yes, body expertise is more consistent. There's 2 issues with overkill aced. You have no ammo for your shotgun, you're fucked. Second, if somebody kill steals you, say you shoot them a couple times with an HE or a DB or hell even flechette, triple buckshot, whatever, is 5 HP and somebody else just yeets your kill, or fuck, even your own Joker, you don't get that bonus. So here's the issue. Standard Zeal operation. 1, 2. Now we got our thingy. So with the damage buff, no crits by the way, right? Say you have that extra damage. 1, 2, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2. It's about a half. And it's just like, oh shit, now it's the start of the assault, and you don't even have like overkill just to make the shotgun stronger, because like, even so, if you have overkill basic, you should be able to one-shot a cop, right? So that's the issue there. The only time, like I said, is when you benefit dozer, because you have to hit the head in order to deliver damage. So in this setup, is it really worth it? And obviously, if I need to do 1, 2, and then just the last little bit, so about 2.5 clicks, right? And if you don't have it, well then, it's gonna take twice as much. So, and with Akimbo damage ramp up, it just makes much more sense. So just going back to here, no crits. Another reason why overkill ace builds suck, which they seriously need a buff compared to the grand scheme of things. Now I don't even have to worry about this shotgun thingy. Like I just don't care, because I could just do this. 1. That's 1 click, and all I need is half a click. So 1.5. So from 2.5 with Overkill Ace to 1.5 with Body Expertise. Like, the damage is insane. Like, Body Expertise is actually kind of cracked. It's fucking strong for how stupid it is. I think a little farther away, you can see the damage ramp up, but again, I was just as close with Overkill Ace, and now that's 1 click, 2 clicks, or the one missed. So 1, 2. So it's an insane amount of difference. Body Expertise, if you do an Overkill Ace build, you're better off going Body Expertise. The only time Overkill Ace is actually good, in my eyes, is a DMR setup. Because you meet the breakpoint and you're head shooting anyways. So, lesson learned, if you do Overkill Ace and no Body Expertise, please just put the 28 points there. And you can still have an AP Judge if you still want it, but at the end of the day, an AP Pistol is better because it's just better. But, I don't know. There's just... balance in this game is fucked. So with all that points saved with, let's say, yours, right? If we go back to your build, if you want to keep that Judge, I would just move the points here. You could do that. Also, you had Equilibrium for a Judge. You don't need that. But you could do more points for Akimbo, so you have more ammo. Or you could spend the 9 points in Unseen Ace and just go to town. There's more than one way to skin this cat. But, like, AP Pistol can provide so much utility. Then you have Akimbo Uzis. You have so much damage. It's nuts. The setup is perfectly fine. Hello, Kokomoville. Your Overkill. Boom. I would just go AP Pistol, but that's how strong AP Pistol is. Benefits this, these benefit that. You go shock and off for triple SMG. This is true. Take control point there. There you go. You still have Unseen. You can have all this. Like, your initial setup is okay, but I hate to be the bitch of all things, but this is 90%. This says 75%. The only benefit is maybe weapon swap speed, but realistically, you'd have to be playing Doom Eternal at that point. So the difference between 75 and 90 for the same points, and this has way more benefit. Better off going here, because 95% of all other cops will benefit from Body Expertise. The only one that doesn't is Dozer. And believe me, if you are efficiently killing everything else, you will have enough ammo for that. Therefore, once again, Overkill Ace sucks. It's so stupid. Like, I hate this shit. Like, the only time I'd say it's good is if you fucking do a DMR setup. So if you take Rogue with Overkill Ace Cavity, right? The thing with this is I have this and I'm not using this. It's because I'm using the Cavity. That's the only difference. So the Cavity meets the breakpoint of the shotgun. So shotguns in this game are so lackluster. It's stupid. I don't get it. And I'm sure other people can make other justifications for Overkill Ace, but believe me, if you compare it to, say, Body Expertise or hell even crits, we weren't even critting in those two examples. And then add Berserker for whatever deck you want to play with, mostly Anarchist or Armor, whatever. It's just sad. Overkill Ace is like, oh, you have health-based perk deck and you want to get some extra damage, and it's like, it's too much points. This is 28 points just to get damage, when 28 points, this is way more efficient, way more effective, and it comes with piercing, and you get hipfire. This is... ugh, it's gross. I hate to be the bitch too, but I feel like pistols are just better in that regard, but pistols don't reload as fast, so yeah. Anyways, that's just tit for tat. But yeah, anytime I see a build with where's the original? See this, and then I see that, it's like, why? You can totally play without it. I've done it with an LMG. It's just not worth it. Unless you get like mega sustain, like say hostage taker, jokers, some other crits and stuff. But this isn't mega sustain. This is like, yeah. Overkill Ace does need to go to hell. It's a terrible skill. Overkill I think is fine. Overkill Ace is just like, yikes. I hate it. I wish Overkill Ace had like less points, because for how much it needs, it's just stupid. Body expertise is too good. And yes, even though I could headshot, I still recommend it. It's just that good. And the number one benefit between Overkill Ace and body expertise is the 100% uptime. Overkill Ace does 20 seconds of uptime. And in order to refresh it, you need to do a shotgun kill. The only time I'd say it would be good is if your primary is a shotgun and your secondary becomes some sort of SMG or something, or some other anti-dozer. That's it. But in your case, you're getting damage from a secondary, but your primary is doing the damage that's on a shotgun, so that would be like my other maybe justification there. So if you wanted to rock like say Moscani, VD12, Raven, Ishma, I feel like those would be good, or hell, even some Akimbos. Then run Overkill Ace for an SMG for your secondary. That could be the way to go. But even then, it's still a lot of points, because shotguns now suffer damage fall off, which is huge. Which don't kill as fast as other weapons with body expertise. So, like, great. So, again, my whole tidbit on the whole thing, so, well, yeah.